Bro, I want to talk about a time that I was in such a pit of despair and depression that I couldn't even see the light at the end of the tunnel. It was so small, it was like a pinhole. It might as well have been a whole black sky and me looking up at one single star. I was broke, I was in debt, I had debt collectors calling me, and I would go out to the park at night and look at the sky and get on my knees, and I would pray to God, and I would say, God, please let me be successful. Please, please. I was begging him, and I felt God say, no, you got a long way to go. It's going to happen, but you got a long way to go. But here's the thing. Even in the pit, I knew there was a light at the end of the tunnel because I could see it. I could see it. Even though it was this small, there was still a light. So all I had to do was just put my focus on it and put one foot in front of the other. I was walking the line. And bro, it took another 15 years. And here's why. Because if God gives you what you want, that you say that you want, that you're praying for, that you're begging for, that you're asking for, if he gives it to you right now, you have not developed the skill set. You hadn't been through the real hard work and actually got the stars and stripes to be able to deal with the responsibility of what you're asking for. Are you ready for all that? You better be careful what you wish for, because you might only get it once and you squander it. You mess it up. No. So I'm asking God, please delay my blessing until I'm ready for it, because I see the light at the end of the tunnel. This is a blessing that I'm going through the pit right now in despair, because now I got all this time to walk it out. So when I do get there, when you do get there, you'll be ready to walk into your blessing, and you can handle it because you're a good steward of your blessing. And it's not just about money. If you read the book, The Wealth Money Can't Buy by Robin Sharma, bro, he talks about how wealth is just one little tiny piece of the pie. There's all these other things you got to learn. Some people who make a lot of money are complete failures. No amount of financial success can compensate for failure in the home. And no amount of worldly success can compensate for failure with your relationship with your Creator. So if you're not yet where you say you want to be, I want you to take a minute and think real clearly about where you're at. And get humble. Get humble. And then I want you to think about, who are you honoring and praising right now? And who are you going to continue to honor and praise when things are good? Because they're going to get good. Your blessing is coming, and when it comes, it's going to come quick. I remember very clearly each level up in my life. It was when something changed inside of me. I had to get to the point where I was like, you know what? I deserve better than this. I'm worthy of this. I put in the work. It still didn't happen. It was when I finally threw in the towel and I surrendered. And I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done being so upset about what's not happening on the outside. I'm going to maintain peace on the inside. So that's when the blessing just went boop, right into my life. And one thing, the naysayers, the toxic people in your life, and I know you got one because I know I got one too. You have to go to war with these people, not physically. It could just be drawing new lines in the sand and staying in your square and saying, you know what, I have a huge dream, and I'm going to keep chasing that dream and taking action every single day towards that dream, despite if you're in depression, if you're in the pit, no matter what. And I'm telling you, I'm a walking testimonial. I'm a walking testimonial. I've watched it happen in my life. I went from being broke and debt, all of it, right? And scared, to literally walking into having multiple business, being a keynote speaker, having millions of views on social media, having a happy marriage, being able to literally go all over the country and do what I want, when I want, how I want, and have multiple streams of income. I'm a walking testimonial. I'm so serious right now. If I can do this, if I could do it, then you can do it. I want you to not give up. I want you to keep trying. I want you to keep fighting. I want you to give it everything that you got. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't ever compromise. And you will watch these blessings open up in your life. It is going to happen for you. And if it ain't happening right now, that's fine. Because there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And how dare you put your head in the sand and avoid sin? Because you know how the time's going to go by and you're going to wake up in regret. You'll wake up in regret. The light is at the end of the tunnel. And it's real. And I want to leave you with one last thing. Who better to be a testimonial to others than somebody who's gone through it themselves? I'm telling you right now, if you have a vision and you have a dream, stick to it. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, because there are people waiting for you on the other side that are going to need your help. They're going to need your mentorship. They're counting on you. People that you don't even know yet, maybe people that haven't even been born yet. There are people that are depending on you. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You got this, bro. You got it.